In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a plucky classic house bass sound that sounds something like this. It's really easy to do. We're going to do it in no time. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and click New here. And instead of a wavetable, I'm actually going to come into the sampler. Click right here. I'm going to type in JU6, and I'm going to choose JU6 sub bounce bass. Double click to load it up. What I'm going to do is drop it down an octave or -12 here. I'm going to turn on the first filter, and I'm going to route that filter to envelope 4 just because it's the one that's activated right now. All right, I'm going to route the drive to envelope 3. Just to give it a little bit more punch there. And that's pretty much it. We've got a really great sound, but what I want to do is actually add some effects to this. I'm going to come into the effects, and right here, I'm going to load up the model distortion, and then right here, I'm going to load up the bit crusher. For the bit crusher, I'm actually going to come in here and I've got a preset. And for the model distortion, I also have a preset. And what we want to do now is route some of these parameters to some macro control so we have a good way or an easy way to manipulate that sound and add some upper frequency content or distortion to the bass line. So the first thing I want to do is right click the dry wet of the model distortion, and I'm going to send it to macro 1. And on the bit crusher, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to send it to macro 2. And you can see now that that's actually not doing anything. So what I want to do is route the crush to macro 2 as well. Come in here. And as well as reduce the bit rate as well. And we've got a much richer sound there in terms of what it's doing to the actual bass line. Let's listen to it in the context of the track. And obviously I can come in here and right click macro 2, and I can adjust the amount of each one of those bit crusher effects when I'm twisting the macro control. So for example, maybe I want the blend to never go above 50% and the bit reduction or the bit crush, I want to pull down a bit as well. That will give me a finer sense of control over the actual bit crushing that's being done to the bass line. I think that sounds really good, and we did that quickly and easily inside of Equator2 from ROLI.